Hey everyone, this is Anthony, pastor here at Valdosta First United Methodist Church, and I am excited to come to you today with an update on where we are in our reopening plan. We shared a couple of weeks ago that we wanted to use the month of August as a stepping stone schedule to move us in the direction of gathering again here at the church in person inside. And so as a part of that schedule, we said we were going to continue to do an outdoor worship experience on the first Sunday of the month. We had it this past Sunday. It was a great blessing with a great crowd for all that were able to be a part of that. And we hope to continue offering those moving forward. We also said that we wanted to do some small gatherings here at the church for worship on Sunday mornings. And so we reached out to Sunday school leaders and we decided we'd start there. We'd invite Sunday school classes to come meet in one of our three large spaces, the loft, the fellowship hall, and here in the sanctuary. And we would provide a worship service that would be abbreviated, and then we would invite them to use that space with the opportunity to have a Sunday school time afterwards. We got a mixed response, as you might imagine. Some classes were ready to go. They're ready to be here this Sunday. Other classes were a little more hesitant. And so from the classes we heard back from that were ready to go and willing to jump back in, we have reserved times in the loft and in the fellowship hall on the 3 Sundays in the end of this month, August 16th, 23rd, and 30th. And we've got those spots reserved, and we're excited to offer those experiences for those classes. They'll get a chance to meet with their Sunday school. They'll get a chance to be here in person in worship. It's going to be great. But that left the sanctuary available. And we decided we wanted to open it up. We didn't want to limit and hinder people from being able to gather for worship if they were ready to go. And so we're going to open up a limited capacity, reservation-based worship experience here in the sanctuary on the 16th, 23rd, and 30th, which will give people a chance who maybe aren't in a Sunday school class or are in a class that's not ready to return to meeting, or they're in a class that's meeting on one Sunday and they want to come on another Sunday. And so we're going to provide that as an opportunity, and you can click the link available below and sign up for a time that you want to come be a part of that Sunday morning worship experience here in the sanctuary. We also will have one available in the loft that will be limited even more because it's a smaller space, and that'll be on the 30th. The services we do here in the sanctuary are going to be limited to 50 people. That's about 1/10 of the maximum capacity of the sanctuary. It's about half the capacity with social distancing. We're erring on the side of caution because we want to keep people as safe as possible, and we want to make people feel comfortable coming and gathering here in this space. We want to provide these small gathering worship services as a third option for people who are ready to get back to worship. We believe the 3 safest ways that we can worship right now are online. From the safety of your home, you have the chance to be as safe as possible. Outdoors, because outdoors we're able to spread out, we're able to be in the open air, and that makes things a little safer. And then the third safest way is to be in a large space with a small group. We believe that we can provide these with safety measures in place and make it as safe of a worship experience as possible. Speaking of that, as we limit it to 50 people here in this space, we also are going to be observing social distancing protocols. We're going to encourage you to space out. We're going to encourage you to wear a mask. We're going to have hand sanitizer everywhere because we want people to feel as though they are as safe as possible as they are gathered here in this space. You know, one of our core values here as a church, it was adopted last year, is to be creative and innovatively flexible. I pass by a sign outside my office every day and see those words, and I have to chuckle. I don't know that when the church adopted that phrase a year ago, that they knew how important it was going to be for 2020. The leaders of the church, the staff, and the lay leaders that are a part of the reopening task force, we have had to just really tap into the creativity and being innovatively flexible on a regular basis. So I want to invite all of you, whether you're a part of that group or not, to keep us in prayer, to pray for the church, to pray for the church leadership as we look to be creative, we look to be flexible, but most importantly, we try to keep people safe as well. Another one of those core values is to be compassionate to one another. And we believe by keeping safety protocols in place, we are able to be compassionate to our church and to our community. And that's something that we want to be a part of here at Valdosta First United Methodist Church. I hope that you'll come and be a part of one of these indoor small gathering worship services if you feel up to it. If not, we'd love to keep seeing you when we do outdoor services. And if not even there, we want to interact with you online. We want you to feel as safe as possible during these uncertain times, but we also want to provide opportunities for worship. When we feel that we can move beyond just those 3 stages, you'll hear more from us about ways that we can gather safely together. So stay tuned for that. We hope it's soon. We're praying for it soon. We know some of you are so ready to go, and we're right there with you. But as we take this step by step, let's keep trusting God, let's keep trusting each other, and let's try to make the best decisions that we can with God's grace and wisdom each step of the way.